Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne and today I want to show you how I use my Cricut EasyPress to press direct-to-film transfer sheets in order to make shirts. So I'm heading off to Disney World soon and I wanted to make some shirts to wear on my trip. So let me show you how I did that. First and foremost, I purchased all of my DTF transfers from RBA Transfers. I will link them down below in the description. They are the only company that I've actually purchased DTF transfers from because they were one of the few that advertised that you could use your Cricut EasyPress with them. Most of the companies I came across would only suggest using a heat press machine, which I don't have just because I don't have the space for it. And I don't make shirts often enough to really warrant the cost of spending $300–400 on a machine. So I was just looking for something that I could use the Cricut EasyPress that I already had, and RBA Transfers allows me to do that. So RBA Transfers has hundreds of different designs on their website. They do upload designs based on the season as well. So there are Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, summer, fall, winter, you know, and all the little things in between. I went with the custom transfer option, meaning that I uploaded the designs that I wanted and just had RBA Transfers printed out for me. So I purchased my designs through Etsy. I went on there, searched for the designs that I wanted to print, and then I just purchased the digital PNG copy of those. And then I uploaded those into Canva and I used a custom size design. RBA Transfers has different size roll options, so I went with the 22" by 39" because I knew I wanted to print around 7 to 10 designs. So that was the same measurements that I put into Canva for my custom design, 22 by 39 inches. After that, I just placed my designs into my sheet on Canva and I rearranged them to ensure that I was maximizing space. I then saved it as a PNG with a transparent background and I added it to my order on the RBA Transfer site. Overall, it was a really easy process, and then I just got my prints about a week later in the mail. So this is how the custom DTF sheet turned out. All of the designs are super vibrant and crystal clear. There's no distortion in any of my prints. I will say be careful when placing your designs close to each other in Canva. Thankfully, none of mine overlapped, but some are pretty close and I'll need to be careful when I cut them. I did also pick up some individual Disney prints that RBA Transfers was already selling on their site. Overall, every single design looks perfect. I'm going to get started on cutting each one of my prints and then we'll get to pressing. So I have my shirt here ready to go. This is the shirt that I got from Old Navy. For this shirt, I'm going to be pressing this design with the balloons and the castle. I have my alignment guide here. So I'm just going to find where the middle of my shirt is. Because this design is a bit longer, I'm using a 9x9 press. So I'm going to focus on pressing the top part of this first, and I'm going to press it at 350 for 30 seconds. So I'm going to press the top part first and then I'm going to press it again to ensure that I get the bottom. So I try to put all of my body weight on here. I am short, so I am on my tippy toes right now. I find this is the best way to ensure you're getting as much pressure as you can. As we know with a regular heat press that you can set the pressure on there, but you can't do that with the easy presses. So just ensure that you're putting heavy pressure on it. Perfect, so now I'm just gonna do the bottom. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. So I've pressed both parts. I am just going to press a little bit more just for good measure. I find when using the EasyPress, I might as well press as many times as I can just to ensure it really sticks. Okay. And these are cold peels, so I am going to move it to the side, let it cool down, and then I'm going to work on my next one. So I have my next shirt ready to go. I used my alignment tool to figure out where the center of the shirt is, or at least center that I'm happy with. These are all for personal use, so I don't focus too much on making sure they are perfect. Just as long as they're good enough for me, that's fine. So this is the next design that I'm gonna press, which is a little Valentine's Day Disney design. Sometimes I will fold the design just to figure out where the center of it is. I just sort of try to match the design up, and I just fold it a little bit on the top just so I can see this little line, and I'm going to use that as my center guide. So again, because the design is bigger than my press, I'm going to press one side first, and then I'm going to press the other side next. So sometimes I do press a few times. I like to go around the edge to make sure everything is secure and stuck to the shirt. I've pressed like 4 or 5 times before. I don't really worry too much about it. I find that these are very easy to work with. So don't be afraid to press it a few times if you're a little concerned that it's not sticking. So again, I'm gonna let this one cool before I peel it, and I'm just gonna keep going and working on the next ones. So if you do order the custom gang sheet from RBA Transfers, just keep in mind that you might have, I don't know if it's all of them, these are just the ones that I received. There is this edge on the bottom that has some color to it. Do not press that because it will stick onto the shirt. I didn't realize that, and I pressed a shirt yesterday, and then I had to spend like 30 minutes trying to peel it off with some tweezers. So better yet, just cut that part off. Don't press anywhere close to it just to be safe. Okay, so my shirts are all cool to the touch now, so I'm going to peel off the sheets that are on top, and they should really just come right off. Easy peasy. If they don't be afraid to press it a couple more times and it should come right off. Now that I've peeled it off, I do like to give it another press. So I'll use parchment paper, I'll put it on top, and I'll press it the same way that I pressed it before. If the design is too big for my EasyPress, I'll just press it in multiple parts. And then that's about it. The shirt is good to go. I'm gonna peel the rest of them, and then I'll show you what everything looks like. I'm so happy with the shirts. I think they came out great. Again, I am not a professional. I only make shirts for myself and for my husband to use. So if there is a better way to press DTF transfers without having to use a big heat press machine, let me know down in the comments. If you have any questions on everything that I just showed you, let me know down in the comments as well, and I will get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye.